once I get to know these voices and to listen to them and hear what their intention is, what I'm going to learn is that they have a positive intention. They're trying to keep me from being shamed. If I were to use an example like anxiety, I work with a lot of folks who have anxiety, and then they have this inner critic that criticizes them for having anxiety, right? So
I'm laughing not because it's funny. It's just so, being human is so complicated.
Being human is so complicated, and we have these internal processes that are so layered that once we begin to get curious and understand them and understand why our anxiety is doing what it's doing, so oftentimes anxiety is, well, when you get to know it, when you invite it in like a friend and say, I want to get to know you, or you invite your inner critic in as a friend and say, I really want to learn about why you're doing this job, why you do what you do, what you're hoping to accomplish. Once we can welcome it and befriend it and hear its story, that's how we can help it transform. Holding curiosity rather than criticism towards our parts, being even holding curiosity towards our inner critic of, what are you afraid would happen if you didn't do this, if you weren't criticizing me, and getting underneath what the fear is, oftentimes is an aha moment for folks when they realize, oh, that's why this part is so active in my brain. That's why it's working so hard. It then makes sense. And once that part feels understood, and then, we go through this process, like I've mentioned before, of the unburdening, and it's developed this relationship with you, with your higher self. That's where the healing and the shifting happens.